Some good gum. It's got my mouth going.
Like Aphrodite's teat.
What'd you say?
I'm nervous. Why are we all so nervous?
I'm not nervous.
When do you think it's live?
Probably like 10 seconds.
Okay.
This is after the pre-roll.
Oh, I got a notification.
LaserLion's going live.
Who's counting down?
Who does the intro to this show? Hey everybody, welcome to LaserLion Podcast. I'm Trevor Cruz.
I'm Philip Shuck.
I'm Travis Ingram.
Does that feel right?
I think I'd open and you close.
Oh,
Because
right.
you used to monitor the computer and you would like know when it was turning off.
Right. Travis.
How's it going, everybody?
Hey, everybody. We're chewing gum.
Oh, yeah. Let's all have a chew.
We thought, how can we get more people to listen to audio?
What would make this podcast
Three
more enjoyable?
gentlemen. Chewing gum.
Watermelon Center.
It's really good.
Mm.
It's what's it? Hubba Bubba? Phil got
Where's
it.
the packaging?
Oh, I crinkled it up.
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Let's see if I can get it on
Boom.
board.
Hubba Bubba.
Hubba Bubba, Hubba Bubba. Yeah,
You just go ahead and throw your garbage
Oh,
in this hole.
right.
Convenient hole. If anybody.
it's got my mouth like really going, you know?
I know.
It's very good. I'm going to spit it out in a little bit, but
How do they have all this juice contained inside this gum?
yeah. Yeah. There's an echo?
Is there?
Or is it just from your phone?
Is there an echo, listeners? Oh, do one of the cameras have audio? No, that wouldn't be right. Sure.
I can wonder. I don't know. Is this like outputting too?
Yeah, it might.
I don't know,
No,
it might be fine. I think it could be fine. It could have just been the way the room sounds.
Okay. Well, anyway, welcome in. Happy Thursday. It's another day, another podcast. Another
Yep.
Thursday, another podcast. We were just discussing the big game.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably been talked
The
about.
big game. I did not
everywhere.
watch.
I watched it.
Phil's a man of his word.
I kind of forgot it was happening. I was like, I was
I didn't
planning
know
on-
it was happening until you guys were.
Yeah, I was planning to
Finished
do
the day
like
before.
all this. I had all this stuff I was going to do in the evenings, like going to be in the garage doing stuff, whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, it's
I
the
didn't even
Super
see
Bowl.
it going.
Really?
Or I didn't mean to interrupt.
And so,
Phil interrupted.
yeah. Anyway, probably won't talk too much about it. The thing I liked was the Rihanna halftime show. That was cool.
Are you on Facebook?
Oh.
I liked how the Rihanna didn't have any guests.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
usually
All by yourself.
in past halftime shows, it's like, oh right, this is the, I don't know, this is the Shakira
Yep.
halftime show. I think it was Shakira and Jennifer Lopez actually co-hosted it together.
Mm.
But then it's like, oh, and here's Slash, and then oh, who's that? It's Prince, and now Paul McCartney's coming out, and it's The Weeknd, and here's, you know, all
Like
these people.
last year's had like what, like eight old timey rappers popping out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was one of the
That's
people.
when Dr. Dre brought out all of Def Jam records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was a cool one. It was cool.
I think,
but
yeah, see, that was pretty cool.
that was a cool usage of all
Yeah.
those people.
I think it may have spawned from after Michael Jackson did the halftime show. Everybody just seemed to pale in comparison.
Right.
It's like after he did it, everyone's like, should we have two people? It's like,
I
should I
know.
have a guest? I feel like I can't, compete.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Slash, please do the halftime show with me. I can't be out there by myself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Imagine being the guy who followed up Michael Jackson the very next year,
Yeah.
You're like, oh my.
I wonder
We should
what
look that up. What
Oh,
was that
yeah.
show? Probably lots of compensating.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Did Michael Jackson host the halftime show?
At one point, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I
he
thought he
was
did,
famous
but-
one
Like
ever.
a body
Yeah.
double, I think.
Oh, really?
Right? Or
Yeah, there was like 5 of them,
Yeah, there's
popping up
yeah.
on every TV screen.
Oh,
You're like, which one is he?
top of
Like,
the
popped out of the
stadium.
middle.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I think he kind of like made it what it is.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
in
He,
my
like,
mind as a
set
child,
set the tone.
it was like
Yeah.
everyone was just floored when that happened. It was like completely different and like a huge show,
Yeah.
huge spectacle.
Shimon.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
can't-
have to go back and watch that.
I can't hear my voice like I usually do as loud,
Yeah.
and the echo definitely seems like it's baked in.
I definitely heard something there a second ago when we were
I
both
think
talking.
the echo could be from this putting out a left and a right. Yeah.
Try to probably fix it, right? Or no?
Oh,
We can.
we're
I
gonna
don't know
have to
what
stop
to
the
do.
audio.
We
Here,
might, but
here's a visual of me
Or
distracting
should we
you.
ignore it? And
I'm gonna do some interpretive visual dance on YouTube.
yeah, I don't know how to fix it though. I don't know.
You would have to stop the recording and then go into the record mode, because there's multiple channels, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go quiet for a second.
everyone meditate.
Yeah, meditate.
Oh wait, the recording of this? No.
No,
This, yeah. Okay.
I
I stopped it.
Okay, can you go into the menu? Do you want me to come help you?
Menu. Now where? Output? Input? Record?
Record. Try record.
Oh, tracks 1 through 8 plus left and right.
Yeah, I think
Get
it's
rid of the left and right, maybe.
maybe so.
Alright, maybe that'll work. Alleyway.
Oh, pop it back into the record.
Yeah. Actually, the audio never went out on the podcast, which is nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
so then I'm just sitting there making that noise for
Yeah.
everybody to hear. Well, I hope you are all relaxed by all of that.
Now, for the moment of truth.
Let's see. Do we have an echo in our live thing? Did it fix it?
We're still in the
Oh, we're still,
still
in
in
that.
the back of time.
So right about here.
Oh, it's still there.
What is causing that echo?
I don't know.
Could it be the camera mic?
They're both set to...
Could we be feeding out the camera mic and... But that wouldn't make any sense.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
So there's something on that? Yeah. We're just going to keep doing this. I'm here. This is the Trevor podcast now. For those of you following along... Oh, did we fix it? Maybe we fixed it. Maybe. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that did it. I feel like that did it.
Okay.
I don't
That
know.
could have done it.
This is what we do before we get into the meat and potatoes. You know, this is... Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
back in time.
Yeah. Testing. Did it do it?
Nah.
Ah, dang it.
What's doing that?
Yeah. Is there a mic flipped over? Like, this has like a mic on it.
Is that a thing?
Look at it.
Yeah, you can come over here. We don't know audio here. We're video production. That's that beep noise. Did that do something? I don't hear myself anymore. Does anyone hear me? Wait, do I?
I hear you.
Hello.
Oh, this
It
podcast.
just doesn't sound like it usually does, like a radio. But
These might be lower than before. I noticed they were peaking, so I lowered them, but we can maybe up it a little bit. That thing doesn't have an onboard mic, does it?
No.
That's weird.
is it just taking this camera audio and not this?
It's taking the input from SDIA. Which
Remember
is
we
that
had this
camera.
problem. The Sony was the problem, or there was some kind of bad audio, and the Sony was the issue before.
Oh.
It was like the audio was coming from the Sony.
Mm-hmm. Working out the kinks live.
I mean, this is all the same as it's been.
So yeah, I thought the ending of the Super Bowl was kind of boring, very clinical.
Should we end it and start
I
over?
really didn't care about any of the teams either.
I don't know.
But, yeah.
It'd just be fun to have a, fixing it segment.
But we're fixing it up live for you.
I meant because that might fix something, like blowing on the cartridge kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you
Okay.
think? Let me go look at something on the computer, maybe.
Okay. So yeah.
Pretend we're in a cave. That's why it's so echoey. We're in our happy place.
So happy.
I heard a theory about. I guess some of it just says, "Oh yeah, I guess that's obviously probably true." I just never maybe thought about it too deeply, but it's a theory about Fight Club where it's like it's not only Tyler Durden who's fake. They were saying,
Okay.
it's like Marla's fake. Like the house on Paper Street is fake, because even like the name Paper Street is like a name
Right.
for a fake street, on a
Right.
map that's not really there. And they were saying the house is his new happy place after the cave with the penguin.
Uh-huh.
So the house on Paper Street is his new happy place
So-
that he forms when he meets Tyler Durden, and Tyler Durden is the penguin, is like his like little animal or whatever.
Right.
Or really, or they were saying Marla is his like late night personality of himself before he switches over
Sorry.
to Tyler, sort of, or starts favoring Tyler
Yeah, yeah.
with his multiple personalities.
Got it?
Got it?
We're back in
We're
business.
Something about that, what you're saying, does sound kind of familiar or makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like in there
Lots of
somewhere.
it just seems like I said. Yeah, it seems like that makes sense. I just didn't fully think about it. Like,
Yeah.
if Tyler's fake, then certain other things kind of have to be fake.
Right. Right, because they flash back to him also. He's like in the house pouring the, whatever, the acid on his hand.
What are y'all
Mhm.
doing
By
about this
himself.
gum with the drink?
I'm going to spit this gum out in a second.
Mm.
Because if I don't do it now, there's no... I don't know how anybody else feels about gum. I enjoy chewing it, but the problem is I always find myself nowhere convenient to spit it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
got
mean,
a
what about
napkin
like
here.
the floor under your desk?
Just put it in this hole.
Where
This
Should we just start
convenient
sticking it under our spots
this
on
trash
the desk?
hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
So we
goes
got gum,
down.
we got drinks, and we got crazy echoes.
Yep.
This is audio. This is like audio sensation.
This is
extravaganza.
an audio jungle.
So then where is... I guess the question is, where is...
Ooh.
What's his face? Where is Edward Norton's character really?
Huh?
Are we just in his mind the whole movie?
Maybe.
Well, he's really at work. They say that he's really living in Marla's place because Marla lives
Okay.
in a hotel.
Okay.
So he's both. He's either Marla himself or Tyler, basically. And so the Paper Street house doesn't exist. His house got burnt up, and he actually lives where Marla lives, which is a hotel,
Yeah.
because his house just burnt down. So he's living at the hotel. And when Marla and Tyler have sex, remember?
Oh.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. You remember? It's like it's always in a weird, crazy dream sequence, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's always like doing something weird. He's trying to ignore it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, it's in the dream sequence because they're basically both his alter egos.
Okay.
They're not really. They never like. I have to go back and make sure this is true. But
They
he was
never
saying
really,
I think like they never interact. They're never in the same room.
right.
They're always because he can't have like his alter egos kind of interact.
Mm-hmm.
So when they are, it's like this almost like you can't even really picture it,
Right.
It's like a weird freak out. And they pointed out everything he's doing, he's trying to distract himself from hearing the sound of them making love. They're kind of maybe they're taking over his psyche, but
Mm-hmm.
every time they're doing that, he tries to distract himself and like work out or self-improve, brush his teeth,
Yeah.
da da da. And they point out, like they say, self-improvement is masturbation. They talk
Mhm.
about that a lot. And so they're saying, okay, that's the metaphor. Like when they're having sex, he's masturbating.
Oh, right.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
In the theory.
yeah.
And I was like, that's like I said, some of the stuff is like, oh yeah, probably the house is fake. Like how are they gonna get electricity and water in
Mhm.
like an abandoned house with no bills? But then other stuff like that, like, oh, I never thought about that.
Right. Yeah, me neither.
Like the two alter egos.
Now I'm
like they can't be in
picturing...
I realized they couldn't be in the same room, but I never why.
What's Edward Norton's character's name?
Tyler Durden?
Or I always assumed it was because Marla. I always assumed Tyler didn't want Marla to see him, kind of like, or like
Yeah.
she couldn't sort of know he existed because she thinks he's Edward Norton is Tyler.
Right.
But I didn't think about that they're both fake, and so he's like swapping between the two, like
Yeah.
in his mind.
Yeah, yeah. The scene I'm thinking about sort of is the scene where like he's in the kitchen and she comes down. It's like after the sex night.
Right.
And she comes down into the kitchen and he turns and says something like nasty to her. But then they sort of revealed something, I think, in that scene. I have to go back and watch it.
If this is all true, I kind of feel like an idiot. Like I didn't watch it too deeply. Because then the other thing that was really cool, they said, is like, oh, the whole thing is not being able to face the fact that you got a diagnosis of cancer.
Oh.
So that's all real.
Yeah, so
that's the thing he's ignoring.
He's coping.
That's the thing, his coping mechanism. Also, they said Bob is fake.
Right.
And there's all these little things where they hint at, like the guy, remember? He's like an insurance guy or something like that, right?
Yeah.
We worked for a car company who was like
He was
investigating
he was
car
like a claims
fires.
adjuster or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy, remember? One of the cars was caught on fire, and they were like, the guy must have been huge. You can see where his fat burnt to the seat, you know?
Yeah.
And the shirt is the same flannel shirt that Bob is wearing. And he never meets Bob till after that scene.
Oh, man. Now I want to go watch Fight Club.
I know. I got to watch it again.
Yeah. That's cool.
Some of those things you notice where you're like, oh, Tyler's popping up, you know?
Right.
But there's like lots more layers that could have deeper meaning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying, you got to think about it. Like, Fight Club is fake. Project Mayhem is fake.
Mm-hmm.
Because if Tyler is fake, who's gonna watch Edward Norton punching himself in the parking lot and be like, I want a part of that.
Yeah.
Will you be my leader? Like, no one's that would never happen.
Yeah. And the whole Fight Club
and
is
everyone
fake.
looking
like,
at him like he's
the
Tyler.
movie's
That's
fake.
not real. He doesn't have abs like that, you know, like
being down in the basement with all those dudes.
Yeah.
Beating up Jared Leto, you know?
Wow.
Yeah. See, that's good. Jared Leto never got pummeled to a pulp. I always felt bad for him in that movie. I felt like he went way too far.
Yeah. It's awful.
Kick his ass, Seabass. He deserved it.
But now seeing what Jared Leto became.
Yeah, exactly.
Seeing what he became.
We can go back.
He might have deserved that beating.
Yeah.
You know, now.
Smack him around a bit.
Yeah. This is for Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw
this is
that,
for that weird fire festival cult you started.
Yeah.
No.
I saw that they released like an image from Joker 2 with Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Allegedly playing
I saw that too.
Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
And it's a musical.
Oh, Harley Quinn, because it's
a musical sequel.
Oh, interesting.
Called like Folie à Deux.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I'm like,
people.
I'm like, what? Are they like
out.
playing off of like the dancing on the stairs, that kind of stuff, you know, and then sort of like
I guess he's just fully in his head, a
just getting
psychopath. Like
so
he's
weird.
probably imagining all that.
Right. Yeah. Hey, yeah, there we go. Good tie-in.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So the whole thing's like a musical, like a.
I don't know if the whole thing is, but
Song
it
and
says
dance
musical
number?
sequel.
Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna do a hot take and say, Lady Gaga is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I don't
hot
know.
take.
I don't know how hot that take is.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah.
I guess it's not that hot, but she does not engender like admiration from me. You know.
Uh-huh.
I feel like she's silly a bit. Here, let me be more specific.
Okay.
Anytime anybody's like, she's basically a clout chaser, I think. Anytime anybody's retiring or something, anybody's like having like a, 50 years in the industry or whatever, she gets dressed up in some ridiculous outfit, like looking like them in a wig, and come out and be like, this person changed my life forever, David Bowie, and whoever it is this month, let me come in and... Or like, what's the hot movie? I'll be in the sequel. I'm Lady Gaga. I'll put meat on my face. And I feel like she just hops in on any of these like tributes and like tries to steal the show. And everyone's like, ooh, Lady Gaga is performing.
Yeah.
It's like dressed up like David Bowie or dressed up like Elton John. It's like, get real. Right. Get a life.
Hey,
we all like Elton John. She's like, oh, he changed my life. Can I be on the MTV thing? And
I like how good your impression is. How spot on it is.
No, Lady Gaga. A Star's Born.
Bradley. Yeah, that movie.
Yeah.
I watched that.
Which one?
I didn't mind
Star's
it.
Born.
I enjoyed
didn't mind it
enough.
There's certain parts where I was like, why? Like the Dave Chappelle thing, I was like, why is this in here?
You know, stars are technically born in, what are they, like nebulas? A collection of gases and things. A lot of hot gas gathers. And that's where stars are really born. Not on some movies. So that movie is all bogus.
There are stars in my digestive tract
Yes.
Mm.
What about
where the hot gas is forming.
Yeah.
Chinese throwing stars.
What about the Hollywood Walk of Fame stars?
Yeah,
I
those
saw
aren't
someone
real
just got
stars.
one.
Who was it?
It was an actor.
Oh,
Oh.
you don't
It was
say.
a boy.
I forgot who it
Brendan
was.
Fraser.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
That's my guess.
I guess it's a bad story. I just
Wait,
saw someone
could be
get one.
good though.
Right before the Oscars.
Oh,
too.
it was Jon Favreau.
Oh, nice.
Bobby.
I just saw a picture, but it looked like there was like only 4 people. It looked like a small event.
That seems very Jon Favreau
Yeah.
for some reason.
I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me that thing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm moving on.
He's pretty cool.
He's very cool.
Oh yeah, he's great. He's
Yeah.
arguably like the best person in Hollywood
Yeah.
right now.
Just from
Yeah.
from swingers to running
Running the shows.
the Star Wars, MCU, Disney, whatever he's got going on.
I feel like they won't let him spread his wings though.
Mm.
I feel like with all he did with Mandalorian,
Yeah.
Mhm. And he had a good run.
I
there
stumble upon what?
as the Ultimate Fighter. He had a good run.
Oh yeah,
He almost made it.
and Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
Jon
would've been the
Favreau.
trifecta.
and he's kind of living the indie dream, like
Oh,
an indie
yeah.
film. Move out to L.A.
Mm-hmm.
It took his whole career, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He never
it's
never
a slower
stopped,
ride. But yeah.
Well, he's deserving of a star, so I'm
Yeah.
glad he's finally.
He is deserving of a
gotten
star.
one. We were
Yeah,
recently there and never went to the stars. We didn't look at the stars, did we?
No,
Yeah.
we don't need to do those kind of.
We
Yeah.
did.
Cheesy. We've done
When
it
we
enough.
went
We've
once,
done
we
it.
Yeah,
did.
we
Before
went
in the
once. We did some of
past.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. You do it once, you've seen them all.
Now
you
we
know?
go out there. We're like
Yeah.
we're locals. They know
Yeah.
us. We're just there for work.
Yeah.
We don't need to
these
see
guys again.
anything,
Hey,
do
where's your
anything.
star? Not,
Getting
we don't have
Krispy
ours yet.
Kreme,
Yeah.
No.
eating at Papa John's.
Yeah.
Only in
Krispy
LA.
Kreme.
You know, driving on the
We went-
101.
What about the 405?
Oh, shit. Not the
Ah.
405.
Stop off at the LA Fitness.
Oh.
Watch some LA Law.
Oh.
What's that? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Get a
Show
piece of LA fill in the blank food item that's
Ooh.
only there.
Wow.
Yeah.
LA Dogs.
We did eat at In-N-Out like 5 times.
Yeah, you can't. If you go to LA, you gotta eat at
In and out.
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
When in Rome.
When in Rome.
It's
Follow my lead.
It is good. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I recently tried a burger place around here that I thought was pretty good. It was called Mooyah.
Mooyah?
Yeah, it's like burgers and shakes.
Oh,
It was pretty good. I thought the
okay.
burger was well crafted, tasty burger.
Was it like a Shake Shack?
I guess, yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Maybe not as Shake Shack meets Chipotle. I don't know.
Okay.
Just it was like it though.
Smash Burger kind
Yeah,
of vibe?
I don't know if I've ever been to Smash Burger, but I guess yeah, that vibe.
That's just like a type of
A
burger.
burger place.
Where they smash it real thin.
Speaking of smash burgers.
They're so hot right now. Everybody loves the smash.
Oh, I love
burger.
the smash burger. Yeah. You get all the flavor.
Yeah.
Remember we went on that, we were working on a conference.
Uh-huh.
We went to like the pub restaurant at the hotel, and it was for Beeline. And we ordered hamburgers,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like medium, or like, what's the one? Medium rare. It was like a medium rare burger. And I thought that was just insane.
Yeah.
To
for
me.
a burger.
It wants to be, a big, thick, like, the smash burger is far superior, in my opinion,
Yeah.
than a big, thick,
Oh yeah.
medium rare. That's insanity to me.
I
Who
think
wants to
most-
eat
yeah.
soppy, like gooey And I'll go through.
Yeah, we go and get the Royale with cheese from time to time.
Yeah,
At McDonald's.
You can't go wrong with that.
It's actually
Archer's fries.
Apparently the quarter pounder at McDonald's is like the one that actually has like it's like all beef. I don't know if it's all beef, but mostly beef. Whereas like the cheeseburgers are, you know, they have like filler and stuff in them.
Pink stuff.
Yeah. So like if you want,
you want to pay for the upgraded sandwich, it's mostly all meat.
It's mostly
that's
all
the
meat
selling point
here at McDonald's.
Oh, spring for the fancy one. It's mostly all meat.
This tastes like majority meat.
Speaking of drive-thrus, that was fun seeing you guys yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah.
We stopped to try to back up, and then there was a car behind us.
I saw, and I was like, oh, they're probably leaving because they don't want their food to get cold.
Well, at that point
it was up
weird.
to him. I said, I'll leave it to you.
I was going to back up, and I was like, well, I don't know now. Let's just go.
Yeah. I was like, it's too much. He's going to have to drive around way too much.
Yeah, it was turning into a big hassle.
Yeah.
A lot of
what brought you out that way?
Wouldn't you guys like to
oh, yeah. Secret. Top secret. That's for next podcast.
We were taking my daughter to her 9-month pediatric visit. Her doctor's over in Maitland.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Off Siberia.
Ooh, that road sounds
Maitland
familiar.
Avenue.
Small world. We met in the Chick-fil-A parking lot.
I said to myself when we backed in, Ashley was in the backseat with the baby, but I said to myself,
I saw her.
Oh,
I saw her arm wave.
Yeah. I was like, I wonder what the odds are. I was like, the odds are pretty good that I'm going to see these guys.
You thought that?
Because I knew
the
time. Because like, you know, if I'm not around, usually you guys do like the late lunch. And so I was like, okay, it's like 1 or 2 o'clock. I was like, okay, yeah, we're this is like prime Chick-fil-A drive-through lunchtime.
It was kind of weird though too because we haven't
gone
out to lunch for a long time.
Place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we were very close to not because we stopped off at Publix, and then we might have
almost got a sandwich. So there was lots of forces to separate us that day.
Yeah, so I was in my van with my old lady and my baby, and we're backed into the parking spot at the
couple of broads,
Chick-fil-A.
Couple of broads in the minivan.
It's just me and my broads, me and my hens, just clucking away back there.
Driving the broads around.
And then I see these 2 fellas pull up in a pickup truck, and I was like, oh hey, there's my fellas, there's my homies.
Yeah.
And so
we were like, hey yo,
what up?
And they were like, hey, he's with the broads.
He's with the broads.
Better give him some, let's give him some space.
Get out of here.
I mean, he's doing what he's doing. We're doing what we're doing. All right, we wave. We
like,
that's
hey,
it.
I'm with my women. Come on, forget about it.
Hey, no disrespect, no disrespect. We saw you with the broads. We thought we thought we would leave you alone. You know.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
You don't talk like us.
Screw that. What are you guys doing?
Yeah. Hey, how come he talks different?
Yeah.
He's a rat.
He's a rat.
Run.
So yeah,
that'd be funny. Like a group of mobsters who all seem very ratty. You know, everybody.
Ratting
and the one guy who they're all real like. What's with this guy? You know,
what's with me? What's with you?
This is a whole table full of rats and scum. Like I'm the only normal guy. He's like, look at this guy.
You believe this?
High and mighty, delusions of grandeur. He's a snitch.
Look at his shoes.
He's a knock. You look at that headband. You think you're better than us?
Yeah.
With that headband?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got white shiny earphones?
And they disconnect at the headphone.
We just got the cheapos.
Like you're some kind of warlock.
Yep.
Oh, we got warm color cords, and you got a cool color cord. You're the only one with a cool color cord. Yeah. You think we can't handle cool color cords?
Look at that. Cool color cord. That's just a fun tongue twister.
We got warm color cords over here.
Cool color cord.
Look, we all got warm. We agreed on warm. We got a warm straw, warm red cord. You got the cool cord. Cool color cord.
Yeah. I picked it out myself, too, so.
Oh.
Jeez Louise.
This guy. Let's go get some macaroni and gravy.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get a cannoli.
Get the old gabagool.
Gabagool. Speaking of smash burgers, what do you guys think of all that balloon shooting down?
Balloon smashing?
UFO talk.
Yeah, what's up with the one that was an octagon with strings? What's that all about? Like an octagonal jellyfish.
Probably just people in their
What is
backyard
that?
farting around.
I think it's all a distraction.
Yeah.
I can't believe how everybody was just buying into it, and all the media like it could. Since when did they start using UFO to actually mean unidentified?
Right.
They're saying
Are they shooting down aliens?
No,
That's
there's
what I
no
wanna
aliens.
know.
No.
Where are
They
they?
already said there's no aliens.
Yeah.
Because it was so
Well, they're not going
ridiculous
to
to
say
me.
there's aliens.
Yeah.
also.
But they already shot down the one balloon that China claimed, and then they
Yep.
shoot down 2 other things that are like, they're like, it could be a UFO. How do you describe it? It was round. It was floating. It was small. That's a fucking weather balloon, like,
Yeah.
or maybe it's a spy balloon.
I
but
heard somebody.
it's not UFOs. I just, it's trying to distract us. It means something really bad is happening in the real world.
Yeah.
World War III is prepared.
Oh, for
and
sure.
They're just trying to.
We already got the tanks
so
and
blatant
everything
to
over
me.
there. We're
Yeah.
ready to go. You know.
Yep.
I heard somebody sent up a weather balloon with a dildo tied to it
Oh,
and said something about Chinese spy balloon.
It's a
interesting.
man after my own heart.
I know.
Good
I was
job,
like, that's
sir.
true. That's great. That's very funny.
Yeah.
Real man of genius.
That's how we use our resources. We fly a military jet to go shoot down a dildo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember that guy that tied a bunch of balloons to a lawn chair?
Yeah.
It'd be funny if they shot him down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, hey, what are you doing?
I know. I was picturing like a Chinese man from his backyard floating around in that balloon on a lawn chair when this all first happened.
Yeah. I mean, they're just balloons. I don't even know why. Like you said, why are they making a story? Who cares? Balloons.
Yeah, it's like,
whatever.
well,
There is no story.
because
I
of the
mean,
one balloon, did other
No.
people just start sending up weather balloons to fuck with the military?
No,
or
well,
like-
the military. Well, what they
Maybe.
say now is like that they tweaked or upgraded their
Like radars?
their radars.
Oh,
and
so they
stuff,
could
and-
see
and
more
they-
of 'em?
Yeah, and they started saying, well, target smaller objects.
Yeah.
Sizes of cars.
Oh.
And then when they did that, they started getting all these ticks. To go check out.
Weird.
Oh, interesting. A few blips on the radar there.
Uh-huh.
And they said there was balloons in other administrations. I just feel like it's a distraction.
Yeah.
I knew when remember we called it when they went out of Afghanistan.
Oh, right.
I was saying they know something else is on the way.
Yeah.
That was too fast.
Too furious.
They're preparing. And then all
Mhm.
this Ukraine stuff happened.
Mhm.
And then out of nowhere the balloons and it could be we're not ruling out aliens.
Yeah.
Are people getting dumber?
Yes. I think that.
I think it's a clear fact. Everybody's like
Well, I don't know if they're getting dumber, but they're portraying everyone as getting dumber. It's
I
the
thought about
media.
I was like
or
what-
everyone's getting
yeah. I was like, what, are we going to go to war with China? Because we're hitting that debt ceiling,
Oh yeah, better
Yeah.
better watch out.
That's the whole thing.
Right
yeah.
above us.
They're distracting us with the UFOs and get us into some war from some other, reason.
Yeah. I can't imagine what war would be like with that country.
In China?
China, yeah, it would be fucking wild.
Probably be really stupid.
Yeah, it might be
Probably be
stupid.
like, what are you gonna do?
I'm probably like,
It's like I don't think
Making
they
it more
have much
grand
of a
in my head.
navy and or air force. It's like, what are they gonna do?
yeah.
They're stuck over there.
There's
You
just
know?
a lot,
They're, like,
lot of
landlocked.
stuff going on over there. That's like,
Yeah.
what's going on over there? What's going on? What are you doing over there?
Yeah. They're
With
very
your-
pacifist.
It seems
they're
like-
Buddhism. That's
Yeah.
that's
In
their thing.
China?
Yeah. They're very anti-conflict.
That's
So
what
they
they
say.
that's what they want you to think.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. They.
I heard they were, here's one theory. You kind of put a balloon out there, let it drift over,
Mm-hmm.
say, oh, that was ours. And then we shoot it down. And you go, hey, what's the big idea? Well, it was a peaceful balloon.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to your own people and you go, geez, the Americans are being very aggressive towards us. They're
Uh-huh.
blowing up our stuff.
Yeah.
We should, everyone kind of mentally prepare yourself that we're going to be mad at them and
Yeah.
we're going to start just being on the defensive. We're going to put a ship in a direction. And that's what everybody's doing. They're like making up some story to be like, well, just to protect our own selves, we're going to advance these tanks or ships or angle these missiles in a certain direction because,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like telling one side of the story to one side and another to the other,
Right.
I feel like it would be a bad idea because they have such a long history of like being so internal and maintaining their own nonsense. You know, they put up their borders. They don't want people in or out. They always want to be, you know, they're like the longest standing country. You know, they've like been around the longest. It's like one entity.
But that's like right.
Really, they don't care about other people too much. They just try to keep it all maintained.
Yeah.
Internally. But
I feel like the old way of running the world is seems like it might be reaching its expiration date, you know? And everybody's there's lots of different
Russia's
problems in the different countries, you know? Every big country has its own problems right now.
Yeah. It's like
and
once
it's
Russia
like they're scrambling to figure it out and maybe push us into an old style war to like you know, there's lots of things you can do. Erase debts, erase borders.
Yeah.
Well, distract the whole group of people.
Yeah.
Let a whole bunch of people die who you can't afford to fucking pay for.
Right. When you get enough anarchy, then you have a whole new currency.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
It's like
I wish the powers that be would just stop getting us in all this crap.
Yeah. Speaking of wars, I saw this video from Australia. Police raided this guy's house in the city of Perth, and he had an underground gun range. And they were like, it was really cool, actually.
That's pretty innovative.
His whole sofa was like, you know, some mobster's, you know, hideout. So the sofa lifts up. It's a staircase. And it goes down to this, like, you know, like Matrix-looking wall with guns, and he has his own gun range. It's really, really cool. But it's like all that stuff is so illegal there. And they said he had 1,000 rounds of ammo and body armor. And body armor is illegal to own in Australia.
Okay.
Because in 1800-something, some guy, like him and his gang, made all these metal suits of armor and went around terrorizing people in like 1860. So you can't own body armor in Australia for that reason.
So that's how they got him.
But see, they probably made up something or used one crazy guy to take away everybody's protection. You know,
he was probably just like a prepper. You
right,
know?
he was, and he's just shooting guns in his basement.
Yeah, leave the man
but
alone.
They don't want you to have protective stuff, so that, or you know, defensive stuff.
Oh,
because
right.
they want to be able to shoot you through the chest. Why would you not be able to have a bulletproof vest?
To not have a bulletproof vest is insane to me.
That's especially this day.
That's clearly a lie to manipulate.
But it all dates back to that one guy, him and his like gang on horses with their big suits of armor.
Yeah.
And it's like they ended up dying because they got shot in like their fingertips. And they just bled out. But it's like the armor protected them for a long time, and they were able to get away with all these heists. But then it's like they just got nicked a few times.
They're like, get the fingertips.
Yeah.
It's like chopping the cork off a bottle, you know?
Yeah.
That's how it works, right?
But it's also like, you know, everybody that was commenting on this was like, oh, that's just like an average citizen in America. Like 1,000 rounds of ammo. Like, if you have guns, that's not a lot.
No,
you know, you'll go to the range and shoot a few hundred. So it's this guy's like in big hot water there for having some guns. Just he moved to the wrong country. You know, he lives in the wrong country.
Things are getting crazy too.
I thought about buying some more ammo recently.
Yeah, it's expensive. Last I heard, which was a long time ago. Because the military's buying it up.
I got just like 2 rifles.
Nice.
Just a shotgun and like a 22 that I've had since I was like a kid.
Yeah.
Should we form our own militia?
Yes.
Against the government?
But I was thinking, I was like, oh, maybe, you know, I got birdshot, but maybe I should get buckshot too. You know,
like you're getting serious.
Yeah. I was like, maybe I should get a box of buckshot and a box of birdshot just to have both, and then just a couple boxes of ammo. That's it. Nobody's going to come bug me for it, you know.
I mean, you might as well, if you have a gun, you might as well just have some ammo. Just
exactly.
God forbid you need it. It's better to have than not.
Right. Does ammo go bad? I don't know enough about ammo.
The powder might dry up inside.
I feel like probably there's an expiration date.
I have to look that up.
Yeah.
So then are all these preppers having to swap out their ammo over time?
Probably, yeah.
Oh.
Or maybe they can repurpose it or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, there was
that.
Last
a while, but
there was that shooting recently in Michigan, that college.
Oh yeah, I saw some of that. Yeah, they locked down the campus and whatnot.
Yeah, I think I don't know if the death toll increased, but there was initially there was 3 people.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's not that bad.
I mean, in today's standards,
yeah.
in
I
this
was like,
country,
it's
not
sad
bad.
that my
It's sad that you
brain
can say that.
goes to that.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's sad that I go, well, what's the body count? No, it's not that bad. Just 3.
Yeah, it's
You know?
awful, but that's where our
It's
mind
awful.
goes now because
But,
we're
yeah.
so accustomed to like 12 dead in a school. It's like, oh, well,
Yeah.
3. Well,
Yeah.
dodged a bullet on that one.
Yeah.
Not quite,
Good,
but
nice one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like a 50-year-old man.
I know. What the fuck is
It's-
that guy doing
yeah,
there?
What are you doing there, buddy?
Is he going to night classes or something?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even. What does he even belong there? He's probably
No.
just mad at the youth.
He's just mad.
You know?
He's just mad. Like, don't do
Just
that.
leave
Like,
him
go shoot
alone.
people your own age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's
He's
what
like-
you should do.
He's like the adult who goes
That's
to
what's bad.
to the fucking
Yeah.
skate park and complains because they're being too loud. And he's just
Yeah.
like one step beyond that.
right.
It's like, just let them do their thing. What the fuck?
right.
You should shoot your own age group.
You
Your
should.
own
Yes.
demographic.
You really
Yeah.
You
should.
shouldn't have to go into an old folks home and
There
shoot
should be
it up.
Yep.
there should be some sort of like level
Honor system.
of prosecution
Yeah.
Right.
adjustment based on what age group you go after.
There should.
Yep.
You know, it's like, oh, he's shooting his own age group, so maybe he gets like 99 years.
Yeah. You know.
You know,
What? Yeah.
Instead
Half
of
a
100.
life sentence for each victim.
yeah,
Where did he shoot up?
Michigan State.
yeah. Michigan State University.
Yeah.
Oh, Holly Saunders.
She went there.
School, yeah.
No.
Fun
What
fact.
an old codger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he like went to go get his records, and they're like, you technically never graduated, and you owe.
You're
a
down
lot of
one
money.
credit.
I know.
You're not even a graduate.
This
Yeah.
parking ticket has been accumulating interest. You owe
Yeah.
Yeah.
$10 million.
Yeah. That would it matter who he killed? Like if it was administration versus students?
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's like going after
Yeah.
somebody for giving him a student loan that
yeah.
he's still paying on after like 30 years.
Yeah. What are
He's
they doing
really-
at the campus?
Yeah.
He's like just so over it.
Yeah.
He's like,
Can't claim bankruptcy. He's like, listen, either you're gonna kill me or I'm gonna kill you because I can't live like this
Yeah.
anymore. I can't pay these debts.
Yeah. They should have like a old-fashioned like dueling area.
and the government tricked me with their loan forgiveness program,
Yeah.
and I reactivated $40,000 more of a student loan that I already paid off.
Yeah.
And now I got to pay interest on that.
Listen to these guys
Oh.
joking
Tearing me
about mass
apart.
shootings.
God. Yeah. He was probably he lived next door to the college, and he saw them all out there like fucking rolling around, hacky sacking,
Yeah.
hugging
would piss me
hugging
off,
each
too.
other, and
Yeah, I get pretty angry
playing
over that.
frisbee, and he was just like,
Yeah.
"These fucking kids! I gotta sit here and fucking work this stupid fucking piece of shit job."
Fuck their free spirit.
Should they
somebody touches me, or I hate myself.
should they
Getting ready
start
to kick her.
should they start determining mass shooters by the actual mass
Yeah.
that they kill, like the weight? So if you go, you shoot up like a fat school, a school for fat kids,
Yeah.
like a fat
School
summer camp,
for
Like
fat
heavyweights.
like heavyweights.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking of that, like heavyweights.
Uh-huh.
You go up and shoot up heavyweights, like that increases your mass shooter threat level
Yeah.
because you took out more mass.
Yeah.
Literally, you're more of a mass shooter.
Yup.
You know?
Mm.
Yeah.
It's like you kill one skinny kid or one big old fat kid.
Right.
Then you're
You're
more
mass
you took
shooting.
out more mass.
You
Mhm.
right. Then they
So you could build it up by body count or by pure mass.
Right.
Like you could go kill a whale, a blue whale.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I
And
was
it's
like,
like,
what's
I'm
got
a
the most mass?
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a mass murderer.
I'm a
Yeah.
massive murderer.
Think about the number of because we count it by the cell count.
Oh yeah,
The number of cells
yeah.
Mm.
that you killed.
That's a lot.
And if you kill a blue whale, that's a lot of cells
That's a lot.
that you murdered.
yeah.
Well, you probably only killed some cells, and then they
Whaling
died on their own.
boats.
Most of them
But
died
you caused
on their own.
you caused
yeah.
the death.
Yeah. Whalers.
could
would
you
be-
yeah, whalers.
would be like the kings of mass
That's why
shooters,
people
you know?
hate whalers because
Yeah.
they're mass murderers.
Yeah.
Whalers are awful.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Captain Ahabs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know
Jerks.
why. Why do it? It's like, why mass murder? Why mass whale murder?
Yeah.
Why?
Why don't
The food.
why don't animals that are cute and smart?
Uh-huh.
Why didn't they just develop meat that tasted bad?
Yeah.
How about that?
There you go.
Dummies.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're stupid.
Why does everybody
cuter
with
they
big
are,
brain?
The nastier and
taste
stinkier
better.
their meat is.
Yeah.
As soon as you cut them open,
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh my
It should be rancid inside.
God. Yeah.
Maybe that's what they think they're doing, but in reality, they're like, these
Cute as a button
it's
on the
good
outside.
flavor.
Why didn't evolution make meat taste bad?
Because
It's
We'd all be
Fire's. It's Fire's
vegetarians.
fault.
Yeah.
I think it's Fire's fault, honestly.
It's
I
because
don't think it would
You're
taste
right.
as good.
It doesn't taste as. It would be far less appetizing. We'd
But-
probably do it like once a year.
Yeah, we'd be getting sick. Well, maybe
Yeah.
not. I guess we did eat raw meat for a while.
tartar.
Yeah.
Yeah, beef tartar.
But that was you couldn't
Yeah.
save
Salt
it.
No,
You know,
you can
very
say
much.
Yeah.
Until,
Yeah, salting it
until-
and burning it and
But in the animalistic sense,
Yeah.
when we were just hunting and gathering,
yeah,
probably didn't
Yeah.
eat much meat like that.
much cooked.
I was
food.
watching a movie.
God,
a
when did we
show,
get fire? How long ago? Like
and a guy just
what
ate
was
raw
pre-fire days?
I don't know.
I don't
show?
know. It seems like we've
I don't
always had
remember.
it, but
But someone
yeah.
just ate raw meat. It's like I killed a snake and ate it. I was like, I guess that's what you would do.
yeah,
If you don't have fire, you're hungry, you're walking around, you just literally as a human, let me just kill the thing.
It's weird to
feel
think
like-
about like that. Like
yeah. I feel like if
you
you
have to
killed
eat
it
fast
and ate
it
or
right
will
away,
get gross.
yeah, you ate it right away,
Right.
you'd be fine.
But it's like that's how old humans were at one point. It's like, oh, I'm hungry. There's something. I'm just gonna kill it and eat it.
Yeah.
And you're like, what are you gonna do?
I
If you're
know.
hungry enough, you'll just eat anything.
What are you gonna do? I'm hungry. There's a cute little rabbit sitting there.
Hey, what are we gonna do?
I'm just gonna grab it by its ears and shake it.
Yep.
What do you want from me? I got no thumbs, all right? I'm just gonna hold it down with my feet and rip its head off. I'm a bird, all right? I'm a bird of prey, okay?
He's pecking away, pecking away.
Lay off me! I'm a bird of prey, okay? I got no thumbs. I don't want to torture this poor mouse, you know. But what am I supposed to do? You know, fire.
Speaking of torture and
I'm gonna bite his
fire,
head off
I torched a spider by accident yesterday.
by accident.
Accident.
Yeah, I was.
You're just having the paint cans out there with your lighter, just
I know. Just
having a good time.
I was like, spider, I'm gonna
Cut
go like this. And if
you don't
if you
move,
don't move,
It's your
If
fault.
you get in my
That's
way,
it.
it's your own
Hey.
Then you're
fault.
committing suicide.
yeah. I was heating up a part on my car with my torch to get this thing off. And I guess there was a spider on the other side and it got real hot and it dropped off and fell like this. you
Oh
know?
no. DDL.
DDL. And he was just sitting there like
RIP.
this and part of me thought for a second, I was like,
Mouth to mouth.
yeah, I was like, should I suck this spider's dick?
Maybe.
Should I pump his little heart?
What should I do? And I think it might have been a lady spider because it had a little egg sac too.
Oh.
But then I was like,
Like Charlotte's
I
Web.
thought maybe I wounded it and it was in misery, so I just torched the crap out of it.
Oh my
I'm sure you
God.
didn't
like
hurt it.
instantly, because I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want it to suffer.
That's the humane
But then part of me was like, well, wait a minute.
What if it was just stunned?
What if it was
And
just
it was
stunned
gonna
and it was playing
wake
dead?
up?
And I was like, it could have probably woken up and been fine.
So you.
And I was like, ooh.
It's stupid then. It deserved to die.
Another way
Yeah.
to say it is that
I mean, it would
you
have.
killed a mother and all her children by burning them.
It would have.
Alive. It was a spider, but
Yeah. It would have. It would have fallen off my car at some point, driving down the road probably.
Yeah.
yeah,
It is
How
weird
long do
that
they live
they're-
anyway?
Spiders?
Yeah.
I don't know.
probably depends on the
Like
breed.
a
Months?
week.
Months? I don't know. Weeks, months, days, years, hours.
But yeah, it was like kind of
Seconds.
crazy. I was like, I hadn't sort of done something like that in a while, like burning ants with a magnifying glass kind of
Mhm.
stuff. And
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, that was weird.
Yeah.
You like hear it crackle, and it's like. I was
It's
like,
weird we
"Ooh."
have this weird arbitrary line where it's I can step on these and kill them, but
Yeah.
that I'm not gonna go like kill a dog. But it's no different than
You're
like
right.
stepping
But
on
then
We're
some
all
them.
right
societies
there.
do eat dogs.
Yeah.
Right. That is
True.
true.
Yeah.
But it's like you wouldn't just like anyone can like as a kid you'd be like, oh, I'll just step on this roach.
I wonder what dog meat tastes like.
You
Yeah.
know, season it right, probably tastes good.
Yeah.
I guess I was just pointing out that like you're saying where's
Right,
the line?
yeah.
And it's interesting that the line is different in different places.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you kind of think, oh, I'd never eat a dog.
Right. And like cows
or
are
a
like
cat.
sacred in areas that they don't eat.
Like you don't want to eat a cow, but then you actually see video of cows.
Right.
I just saw one today. They're like dogs.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They're
I mean,
happy.
we were
they're
staring at
they
cows
want to
all last
cuddle.
week.
They're
Mhm.
running around. They're playing.
Yep.
This one was playing with a pig.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like it was a complete. It's delusion or a lie. I feel like to say most of these mammals like We grew up thinking they're just like walking hamburgers, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're just like
They
have
kind of
absolutely
are,
no
though.
desire in
Like,
life
you know how many people
except
get
to
feed
just
with
eat
that?
grass and like die.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's very
Yeah.
far from the truth.
Yeah, like that cow that our client has,
Yeah.
Oreo.
Oh yeah.
She was like bottle fed. She
Yeah.
like follows you everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's real sweet.
They do seem like their purpose is to be eaten, though. I don't know why.
They're kind of both.
Well, yeah,
they
'cause I
put
can-
off both
there
vibes.
to
Yeah.
be eaten.
I can look at it and go, oh, wow, that's so cute and so smart. But I can also look at it and go, yeah, but I think I would still eat you.
Right. It's like, what is their purpose?
is weird.
Without being eaten.
I think I would eat it too. I think maybe that's just like maybe a middle ground.
Yeah.
To show more respect to these things,
Right.
you know?
Mhm.
Well, yeah, like, you know how, like, you know, Lane sort of, our client sort of, you know, he's like really nice to his cows. And
Yeah.
They live a really nice life, which I imagine the worst part of a cow's life is probably being transported to the like fields
the slaughter.
and then the slaughter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those cows
That
have
week
like
is-
170 acres or something, or
Those cows are
it's
in
100,
heaven.
100 acres.
Yeah.
It's like around 100 acres. Yeah.
Those
I
cows are
think
in
it's even more
paradise.
because he just bought more. But
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a nice place for them cows.
Yeah.
He was saying an alligator moved into that pond,
They relocated it into that pond.
and then I was like, what? And then the cows go in there.
Yeah. It's
Like,
probably
what-
not very big.
Okay, it's like, what if that alligator gets hungry?
It's probably not
Just
very
start
big.
attacking them cows.
The freaking cow would probably just stomp its head in, you know,
Yeah.
down into the mud.
I've never seen an aggressive cow.
Yeah.
you
I
know
saw
what's-
your mom last night.
Oh!
Why was she
aggressive?
I sorry, I had to do it.
Buzzing.
It's because I told her I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
But then how'd you see her?
No, Trevor saw her because I told her I couldn't make it. She got
Yeah.
upset.
Yeah.
They still had a good time, but
Right.
Yeah.
she was just
Humbug.
expecting something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She expected.
Love you, Judy.
Yeah. Oh God, I can't joke anymore because I know her.
I know.
Don't worry. They don't watch this.
If she, I
Yeah.
feel like your mom, if she did see that, she would think that was funny.
Yeah, she probably would.
She would probably laugh.
You see those? Do y'all see any content that's
But I don't
like?
know.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Content.
I don't want to speak for someone else's mother. You know.
Yeah, your broad. How's your broad doing? Your mom. Your mom's.
Mi madre.
I don't know why I was gonna bring that up. Oh, because you said people don't watch this, and I was gonna say, do you guys ever see that content where it's like, or different people do it? They'll find like like this streamer had no views,
Mm-hmm.
and I gave him $100 or something,
Uh-huh.
or like I asked him about his life, you know.
Mhm.
But now, and like I saw one of those, and like guy gave him $1, and turns out he had cancer, and like he like,
Oh.
can I share it on my, and blew up his channel or whatever.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, that's sweet. And then I was like, poor bastard, just like sitting in his room,
Uh-huh.
streaming live to nobody. That must feel off. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's what we do every week.
Yeah.
Who's coming
True.
in with the music saving us?
Right.
Talk about our lives. Donate to our stream.
Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of music and saving us.
Like so
Yeah.
many people are doing
baby.
that, just screaming out into the void.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you
Every idiot with a microphone
every
doing this shit.
Yeah,
Well, it's like-
yeah.
Until
We're all
yeah.
just screaming out to the void while World War III is preparing to go.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do, though, right?
I guess.
You just got to keep doing it until you're actually talking to somebody.
Yeah.
It's weird.
You got to do it until like
yeah,
someone's
true.
TikTok makes you famous.
What if you had to do
Yeah.
that in real life? Like you had to just stand on campus, like say you're in college, and you had to just kind of talk to yourself and I saw a movie and I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
And just see if anyone wanted to migrate and come
Yeah.
listen to you and then
You know-
eventually talk to you.
What I did one time when I was a kid, I was probably like 9 or 10.
What?
I had this little like boombox thing, and you could it had somehow I could hook a microphone up to it. I think
Yeah.
I had like a mic that hooked
Mhm.
up to.
Like a karaoke
It had like a
thing or
CD
something.
Mhm.
player
Yeah.
in it. You know, I used to play music. So one time I opened up my window and I set it up outside the window and I played radio host to the neighborhood.
That's awesome. And you're still doing it
And
now.
I'm still doing it, baby. I'm still here.
We should make playlists and like play
Yeah.
them, put them on Spotify.
Yeah, I can't
Maybe
remember.
we should put music in the background.
I know I probably played like some Criss Cross and some. Like,
Oh, yeah, what was your
MC
list?
Hammer, Michael Jackson. I probably played some rock and roll of some kind.
Did you do announcements in between the songs?
Yeah. I can't remember what all I said though. But it was there was a time period where this was a wild time growing up. We were transitioning from one house to another. My parents were like building a house, and so we lived in an apartment complex for like, 2 years or whatever it was. So I was a little apartment rat for like a couple of years. It was pretty fun, hanging out with all the neighborhood kids. We were just like running amok.
Yeah, I lived in an apartment complex for years, and it was fun.
Dumpster diving, found a bunch of porn one time. It was really fun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Kids' wet dream.
Jumping fences,
Yep.
going in the woods.
Getting into fights, throwing water balloons at cars. There was lots of like
Burning ants.
yeah.
Setting spiders on fire.
Yep.
Yeah. Everybody grabbing their bikes and just like a field of kids on bikes.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I was like I played radio host one day to the apartment neighborhood. It was pretty fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Anybody listen?
No.
Yeah, did anybody come by or look at you?
It's very much like this,
Yeah,
Mhm.
just screaming out into the void.
Uh-huh. Nobody even like yelled like shut up.
Yeah, that would have been
I didn't
nice.
even get that.
No acknowledgement at all.
None.
Do we have any negative comments at least?
No.
God,
got
somebody make
nothing.
fun of us or something.
Right. I'd rather someone
Try
hate
to
it and
cancel us.
comment
Yeah.
than not watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on,
watch
where's the
us
engagement
and hate
haters?
us.
Yeah.
We're very hateable.
Yeah.
Right?
Get out
I
here.
guess.
What is there to like about us?
Absolutely nothing.
Come on. Come on. We have bad qualities, don't we?
Yeah.
Come on. What?
I mean, we were joking about mass shootings. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
We're-
dare we?
That's so
Shame on us.
insensitive.
It's very insensitive. It's
That
not a
means
laughing
people's
matter.
children are dead and we're
Right.
laughing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of
Terrible.
people are we?
That could have been us, and then people would be making fun of us. How would that make me feel? I'd want to go shoot that person.
More shooting?
Yeah. You know.
You want to shoot the guy who makes the comment?
Yeah, I'd want to shoot the person that made fun of my kids getting shot. If that was the
Oh, if you were the person.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Oh, right.
How
yeah.
dare you talk about them like that? Bang bang.
And right, and I would have that feeling, and I'd be like, well, I can't do that. But you know what sure as hell I can do? Write a negative comment
Yep.
on
Right
a
there.
social media.
I can go
Platform?
and engage
Uh-huh.
on their
I
platform.
could actually copy a link of their podcast, spread it on my social media, and
Yep.
tell everybody how much I hate them.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I would definitely do that.
Remember that negative comment we got from what was that? What was his name?
I do remember somewhat of a negative comment.
The one where I said this looks like it was filmed on a potato.
His name was
Mm.
Robert Slover.
Oh yeah,
Robert's
Robert's lover.
Robert Slover.
I forgot what he said though.
I don't remember,
Robert
but he
Slover.
shut us up. We were going back and forth for a little bit, and then he kind of shut us up.
Yeah,
with
he
his
had a
last
good
comment.
last word.
It was
I
a
feel
good
like.
one.
Yeah.
I kind of liked that. It was nice.
Yeah.
So at least
I
some
missed that.
engagement.
Yeah. So.
What else? We're all white males.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's a big.
What else do we need more
We
of
think-
on the internet?
Right. And we're
Yeah.
entitled enough to
Right.
create a multicam podcast where we spout off our opinions.
Yeah.
Right, spreading our hate and our nonsense.
Mm.
Right. We think that these people need to hear what we have to say about the wars going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because that's despicable.
Yeah.
What else?
Despicable.
I don't know. It's all nonsense, really.
We
I
own
don't
our
know.
own company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're doing financially well. We have children.
Mm-hmm.
I've got some in my basement. You know,
Yeah.
See.
so
Yeah.
it's terrible.
We're an upper class
the only
white
one in,
males talking down to the internet.
In Florida, that has a basement,
Yeah,
so that's
had a custom
Yeah.
build it. Yeah.
yeah.
It's like that guy's shooting range. You know,
Yeah.
the couch lifts up, go down there.
I want
Yikes.
one of those now. I want,
Yeah.
like
I
a
want a
little,
bat cave.
little bat cave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so cool. I
It's
want
so
one too.
cool.
Yeah.
There's that guy on YouTube. I think his name's Colin Frews. He's like a British guy.
Mm.
He built a massive tunnel system under his house as part of his videos. Like
Is that the guy who has a tunnel from his shed to his
Uh-huh.
house underground?
Yeah, yeah.
So interesting.
It's so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And he,
I
like
was
he
like, why
added
is he
onto
doing
it.
this? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he ran out of because you always make these like extreme things, And it's like he ran out of extreme things to make, so he just started tunneling.
Oh, that
under
was
his
the first.
house.
that was how I heard about him. It's like the
Yeah, he
tunnel
built
stuff.
like
I don't know his name. Though.
he built this high-powered farting machine
Mm-hmm.
that was so loud. Like he wanted to fart in France's general direction, and so it was like this just like noisemaker thing that was like powered by like a jet engine or something, and he put big butt cheeks on the sides of it. And
so it actually flat?
Yeah, and so he friggin' made a big fart machine pointed at France across the English Channel.
Could they hear it?
Yeah. Somebody
awesome.
like called him from France and said they could hear it.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I bet you whatever the closest house to him turning that thing on, I bet they were pissed.
Yeah.
You could hear it across the channel. Like whoever's right behind him.
Uh-huh.
Shut that thing up.
Yeah. Yeah, he does crazy stuff like that. Puts motorcycle engines in like bumper cars and all sorts of crazy stuff.
Did it have a smell accompanied by it?
I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, a bunker, a bat cave.
Yeah.
You know, that would be nice.
Yeah. Or just know the guy that has one and then go and get him and
Yeah.
then take it.
Yep.
That's what the real
That's-
strategy is.
But that's exactly what's going to happen
yeah.
to all these people who overly prep.
Right. Look at all this bunker stuff I've got. Hey, asshole, why are
yeah.
you showing everyone?
Yeah.
Get him.
I'm finally fully prepared. I got my bunker, all my gear, and I live at 511 North Street.
Mm-hmm.
Come and take it
It's
when
like, this
the
is my
apocalypse
Super Bowl.
happens. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's like, what do we do? I know that one guy's got a tunnel.
Yeah, he's got a tunnel full of ammo. Let's go get that guy.
Oh, I guess that's the deterrent, though. Because the preppers have the weapons,
Right.
too.
But if they're
Right.
not like sitting there on guard all day, you're just waiting out. Second they close their eyes, you strike.
Right. And if we all run up on them,
Yeah.
sure, some of us will die.
Yeah.
But they're not going to win. We're the collective of us.
Yep.
And I'm assuming we're all zombies at this point, probably.
Yeah.
We're walking in a zombie horde. We're getting through,
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
you know.
We are definitely getting through. Just
Some of us
tunnel
might get
side
shot up,
next
but
to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you can't prep too hard or let
Yeah.
anybody know you are prepping.
Right. It's got to be one of those.
Right. we're
For
not
sure.
prepping.
Right.
We're not prepping.
Is there a point to prepping? Because like
Be
if
prepared.
it actually happens, what good is it?
I
You're
feel
just
like
gonna prolong and like it'll be misery. Like in your basement with your guns.
That's why you
got
got to keep the
Yeah.
joy inside. Your
Right.
joy has to come from inside.
it's like your mindset
And then you
has
could
to
rebuild
be.
the world.
I'll
That ain't
deal with
happening.
that when it happens.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll cross that bridge when we
What
get
if you
there.
decide to be a prepper and you're not sure why? Stuff goes down. It's bad. It's World War III, nuclear fallout, whatever the heck. Then you finally open up the hatch, you know,
Uh-huh.
look around. It's you and Marissa Tomei.
Ah.
Oh,
She had a bunker too.
Yeah.
Now you get to repopulate the world,
Mm.
with
With Marissa?
old
Yeah.
Marissa.
or whoever, or
Yeah.
fill in the blank. Who would you pick?
I don't know. Someone
just
young
saying,
and
that's a-
fruitful.
That's a possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having the bunker. I'm just saying.
That's
what I'm
Right.
saying
why
is
people
having the
have it,
bunker
actually.
keeps possibilities open.
And
Well,
that's
yeah.
why preppers have it, is on the off chance it's them and a supermodel that's left, and it's
Exactly.
them to repopulate.
Exactly.
You
But
know?
now there's a certain
Uh,
0.1% chance that could happen.
A
Yeah.
beautiful, wealthy woman,
Right.
or Martha Stewart.
Yeah. Hey, just as good, you know? She'd teach you how to repopulate
Yeah.
the earth, you know?
I mean,
Teach
she
how
does
to
seem
plant,
fun.
make food,
Yeah.
you know? Maybe not for tax advice, but you could get her for all sorts of good house knowledge.
Madonna.
She'd be
Yeah.
good to have down in the bunker.
Yeah, she'd be great down there, you know? Probably cooking up some good meals with some canned crap,
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? Like, this is what you're going to want down here.
Yeah, I mean, if there's probably anybody who could make a variety of canned beans
This
Yeah.
is
into different
very
things,
true.
you know.
Yeah. I take back
Yeah.
my Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
You
slant.
get Martha Stewart, Emerald Lagasse, Wolfgang Puck down there, you know?
You're all hanging out.
Make me good food here.
Sounds kind of awesome.
we should go on Chat GPT and have it write up this script. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Who did
Yeah.
you say? Martha Stewart,
Emerald.
Emerald,
Should we get Guy
Wolfgang.
Fieri down
Wolfgang,
there?
Yeah,
Guy
Fieri.
Just add a little
Fieri,
spice in the mix.
And then the Yeller from
Ramsey?
England. Ramsey.
Bam!
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Oh, Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get him
Yep.
down there.
Oh yeah.
And then just start filming it, and then
Yeah.
boom.
Boom.
You got entertainment.
Yeah.
you got
They're all
food.
they're all in a fallout shelter at the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Together.
could. Maybe we could.
It's gonna instantly turn into them sucking each other off. Like,
Oh, I thought it was gonna-
what's the
oh, I
over
thought it was
under
gonna
on
get
how
them-
quickly it turns sexual?
Oh, Martha Stewart.
Oh, well,
gangbang.
Martha. Yeah.
I'll throw in Rachel Ray maybe to give balance it out.
yeah, and some. Yeah.
Whoever else is there.
I have to say, I feel like Rachel Ray would go through all those guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Rachel!
Martha would be like, "Oh my God, I'm trying to make dinner, Rachel. There's only one room in here."
You make the dinner, I'll be the entertainment.
I think they both like the sauce too.
Yeah.
They'd be getting
The gabagool.
they'd be gobbling some ghoul, all right.
Oh.
I just imagine all those guys just fighting about how to prepare the crappy baked beans. you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Baked beans again. All right, I'm going to go hit the button.
You don't know how to do the beans.
I don't know how. You don't know how.
Just a touch of olive oil and
No, you got to add a little more spice to it because it's been sitting in the can for a while.
we have spice. We have to save the spice for our spicy nachos. I want to put the beans on the nachos.
One of them tries to be an innovator, like, "Ooh, what if we flatten them and stick them in the air fryer?"
Shut up! Yeah.
Yeah, that I would maybe watch that.
We should take all their voices and then try to edit it in certain ways to be funny.
Yeah.
And then just animate them all down in the bunker.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
That would be great.
Make it sound like they're talking to each other by cutting their voice out.
That was the burp. Well, getting towards the end, folks.
All that food making me hungry.
Burpalicious. Well, if you ever find yourself trapped in a bunker with a bunch of famous chefs, there's worse places to be.
Yeah, don't tell anybody about it.
Yeah. Don't tell anyone you're prepping.
Yeah.
Don't believe everything you hear in the media.
Yep.
And follow your impulse to hate on us.
Yeah.
That's what we've learned today.
Hate and subscribe.
Hate and subscribe.
Smash that like the stream. But
Smash
like
the
the
like
stream,
out of the like button.
Like
Yeah.
the stream, but hate on us.
Yeah.
Hate the streamers.
Hate
Like the
streamers.
stream. Love
Yeah.
the stream, but hate the
Hate
streamers.
streamers.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fair. That's pretty fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're pretty there.
Okay. Well, for the LaserLion Podcast, I'm Trevor Cruz.
I'm Philip Schuck,
I'm Travis Ingram.
and we are prepared. That was probably perfect.